Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you again. I have been thinking a lot about the gospel this Sunday, and I'm glad we get to talk a little bit about it because there's a lot here, and I think it connects a lot to things we've been thinking about all the last year and even the next few months into this new year as we've been dealing with this pandemic. For a while, everything got shut down, and we had to stay home and be very mindful of who we were around and who we even touched. And it was hard, and it's still hard. Some things feel a little more normal now, and some of you might feel that way because you're going back to school and because you've been able to play sports. But we all know it's not quite the same as it used to be, maybe a couple years ago. We all know we can't gather the way we used to in large groups. And we can't be with our friends, we can't go to the store, we can't just do the things we used to do without being a little thoughtful about it. And I kind of miss the large group thing, don't you? I miss being crowded in a room listening to live music and singing along. Or I miss group hugs. When's the last time you had an impromptu group hug? So that's kind of hard. And it's okay that it's hard, and it's okay to name that. But we know a little of what it's like to withhold our touch and withhold our bodies from places we usually like to go. Because we're physical people. We have our human body. God made us this way. And with our bodies, we can show up to places and connect with one another. Because touch isn't just about doing stuff for ourselves, it's how we connect to each other. So it's almost like I can touch you right now. Did you want to reach out and stick your finger out with me there? It's hard to hold back from that, huh? So in today's gospel, we hear about Jesus and the power of touch. And in today's story, we hear Jesus perform a miracle through the power of touch. Maybe because it's such a normal thing for us every day, we don't really think about how powerful touch is. But it is. And we can practice that. So let's do that. Why don't you take your hands and rub them together really, really fast. Now stop. And what do you feel? Do you feel heat? Do you feel a little tingling sensation between your hands? Or have you ever done that thing where you push your two fingers together really tightly? Hold it for like a minute. We're not going to do that right now. And then try to separate them as best you can. And pull them apart. They just don't want to because they got so used to being pushed together. It's hard to hold them apart. This is all just normal stuff that comes with being a human in our body because our touch is so important, because the energy around us is so important. The energy we bring into a room, the energy we share with others, it's powerful. And I think Jesus understood that. And I think that's some of what Jesus was all about when he was connecting with people and sharing stories and performing miracles. He was just doing what we are all created to do. And he was showing up in places with others, sharing energy and air and electricity, sharing the power of touch. So maybe I can't just reach out and touch you and you'd automatically be healed from some sickness you might have right now. Maybe God could do something with that. I don't know. But what I do know is that if I am thoughtful today, I can pay attention to the ways I am sharing space and energy and touch with the people around me. And that can be part of putting positive love and energy and healing into the world because I take the power of my body, the power of my touch seriously. And that's what I'm going to try and do today. I'm going to try and hug as many people as I can. Probably all in my family, but that's okay. I'm going to try and give a fist bump, an elbow bump, high five, And I'm just going to be really aware of all the ways I use the power of touch today, and remember that how I do that, with whom I do that, is experiencing the power of God at work in the world. So I hope you know, it doesn't matter how old you are, that you have this power of touch too. You have a body just like me. God gave us these bodies. They're all unique, and they all can do so much. And we have the power every day to share the goodness of God's love with the people we meet and see and think about and share space with. So I hope you have a good day today, and make sure you give some hugs to the people you love today. And if you can't be in the same room, give them an air hug just like this. Did you feel that? That was my hug for you. And I can't wait till we can be in the same room for Children's Church, or just worship, or just anything, and we can have a group hug again.